I like having this little microphone. It's a fun little accessory. But I always, it makes me just want to get weird with it. We're in an airport. Hello, it's me, Robert Wilson IV. And, it's about 12 hours since I filmed the kind of outro of the last video where I was talking about AwesomeCon. And I'm here. It's 6 a.m. in the Oklahoma City airport. I'm about to go to Chicago for C2E2. I am stoked for Chicago. I'm stoked for C2E2. I've got a lot of friends there. I love this show a lot. And, had a minute to reflect on AwesomeCon and everything going on. Apparently tariffs are off now for a bit. We'll see. You like what I'm doing with my eyeballs there? So, hopefully that is a good sign for the show this weekend. This morning, I had a 5 a.m. Uber. I got up at 4:20, blazed it up, and I had an Uber at 5 a.m., and the lady pulled up in her very spacious Hyundai, whatever it is, I don't know, it's a big one. It's a big one. And she's listening to the radio, which is fine. Who cares? I don't care. If a driver wants to listen to the radio, that's fine. I truly don't mind. And the Billie Eilish song, What Was I Made For, from the Barbie movie comes on. And she just sings the whole thing. She sings every word of this song.
Las Vegas, that is the A group.
Yeah, so she sings the entirety of What Was I Made For.
You have an extra time step on your boarding pass. Welcome aboard. A-list preferred. Come on up. Welcome aboard. And then you can sit with you.
She sings the entirety of Billie Eilish's What Was I Made For. And I'm not trying to clown on anyone, but she sang it pretty poorly, right? And I actually love that. I love that this lady had the confidence to just sing this very sad song as she is driving a middle-aged man to the airport at 5 a.m. in the morning. I don't know what it is. It's confident or just self-possessed. This lady knew who she was and what she was about, and I love that for her and, for all of us. I hope we can all get there. Maybe not maybe not sing in front of people while you drive them somewhere in an Uber ride confident, but we should all believe in ourselves a little more. Anyways, I'll see y'all in Chicago. I've just been really wanting to do metal voice recently. All right, well, love ya. Bye. All right. So, it's Friday. We're all set up. We're selling. The vibes are good. Somebody brought me a peanut butter and chocolate cookie. It was great. It was amazing. Hey, how are y'all? I'm chatting. I'm selling art. I'm having a great time. I'll be back in a second. So, as I was saying, I feel like we're off to a good start. I'm having a good time. it's good to be at a show where people know you and know to look for you and know what to expect of you. And, it's reassuring. I get too emotional about these things. I've got big feelings. I've got big feelings when the show is slow. I've got big feelings when the show is popping. I just have too many feelings, I'm a very sensitive boy. So it's nice to have a counter to last weekend's kind of, it was a rockier show for me. It's good to have the inverse of that. So hopefully that continues. It's just day one, but I'm feeling good. I'm eating, which is something that I tend to not do. I forget to eat. I forget to drink. And we had a great panel. We had a We Create panel with Tracy and Erica and Dolly from We Create, and I just like that group. It's a good group, just like genuine, helpful people. So it's exciting. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Appreciate it, man. Saturday, just got off my panel, heading back down to the show floor after I got my camera, because I forgot this camera, and my drinks. I bought several beverages for myself, and I forgot those too. So I will talk to you on the con floor. Boop. All right, well, it's Sunday. The show's officially over. Started packing out. It was a great show, This was my best C2E2 by a pretty decent margin. So that's exciting. It's a relief. It's good to feel like you've got a good win under my belt. Get a little momentum, finish out Dreamhouse this month. Try to work on a few small projects. Start God Hand, right? That's what we're gonna do, right? I'm so confident, you can tell. Pretty exhausted. I've got a dinner tonight with some friends, with Yoshi Yoshitani, with Steens, my editor, with a few other folks, which is going to be really nice. It's always nice to have a couple hours to pack up, to decompress, and then to see some friends before you head home, I'm super excited to get home. I'm super excited to see my family and get back into any kind of a semblance of routine and normalcy. But, I'll miss my friends. It's a weird situation to be working by yourself for so many days and weeks and, in some cases years. And then you get dunked into this ice tank of excitement and love, friendship, camaraderie. I feel like my friends here at these shows are comrades. I feel like my We Create partners are comrades. So that's a really beautiful thing to have, and it's a hard thing to let go. It's a hard thing to not have for however long it's going to be until you see them again. In most cases, at least a couple months. But that's the way it is, We don't get to live in a big commune yet. So this will do. This will work. My tank is empty, but my heart is full. And I'm sure I'll talk to y'all in a bit. We'll do a little recap. We'll do a little post-mortem. And just kind of go over all the stuff that I did for the show, and probably talk about the things I'm going to be doing next. Going to be jumping into quite a bit of OCAF stuff. So the Oklahoma Comic Arts Festival is coming up in September, and I've got a bunch of work to do. I've got a lot of work to do for that. A lot of money to raise. Well, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you real soon. I'm back, baby. Back from 2 back-to-back conventions. That was too many. Probably shouldn't have done that. Chicago. What can I say about you? C2E2. What can I say about you? You're lovely. So good. I had such a good new creator breakfast that had lovely, wonderful guests at both the new creators and also the editor and, pro guests. We had Philip Sablick and Jeremy Hahn from Ignition Press. Very exciting new publisher. Like both of those guys a lot. I've been friends with Jeremy for a while, for years, for a long time. And then we also had Paul Kaminsky, DC Superman group editor. So also fantastic guy, fantastic guest. I feel like the breakfast went really well. The food, not as good. I was talking about this with my friends. Hosting these breakfasts at different big conventions, you kind of start to get a feel for the culinary capabilities of each convention center. And I gotta say, so far the Javits Center, New York City, baby, top of the pile. No one can beat it. They have an omelet bar with a chef who is a hoot. That guy's funny. He makes friends and omelets, and I like him a lot. So, get on that guy's level, everyone else. But also at a very successful convention. I do C2E2 pretty much every year, and I like it a lot. I like Chicago. I've got lots of friends in the city, and so I try not to miss it. And last year was my best C2E2 ever to this point, 2024. 2025, even better, is my best C2E2 by over $1,000, which is boop. Very good. I was pleased. So yeah, I generally, when I go to a convention, I will have my minimum goal, my expected goal, and my desired goal. And for C2E2, I hit my desired goal and went over it by about $100. So that's awesome. Yeah, it feels very good, especially after having a bit rough Awesome Con the weekend before, extenuating circumstances and all, that's not their fault. Stuff's going on. But yeah, C2E2 is great. And it put my emotional mental state back in a little bit more of a reasonable space. I know anything regarding my art, my career, the creative things I do, I'm so sensitive to them. I'm a big baby, feelings wise. I was talking with some friends at C2E2 about astrology, which I do not necessarily believe in or prescribe to, but I am a Cancer, and guess what? You boys got some feelings. I'm a big feeling baby. I will tell you this. The thing I appreciate about my big feelings Cancerness, I'm a man who can accept and internalize and feel my feelings, and that's probably good, I think. Yeah, so it kind of leveled my mood out, leveled my expectation for the year out, because I definitely had a bit of a Job moment of, I've made a huge mistake. But no, stuff's going on. The world is so huge and is out of our control, even in the best of times. So yeah, what's next? I'm home for 5-6 weeks. I'm going to be finishing inks for Dreamhouse, and then I'm going to do some tests. I'm going to test some toning some pages and coloring some pages, because I've got to decide that real quick, because I want to kickstart this book. I want to have the book. I want to be done. I want to move on to God Hand. God Hand. Just clipping the heck out of this. It would have been neat to play in some more metal bands. C'est la vie. So yeah, move on to God Hand, I also have a few pitches that I'm going to be working on this summer to send out to various publishers. And, always making new posters, making new dark matter shirts. I'm probably going to do a God Hand collection of dark matter shirts next. And also working with my dear, sweet, lovely friend, Joe Dragonis, for his first shirt collection for dark matter. So lots going on. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Hope you are staying hydrated, remembering to eat and move your body, and remembering that, even if you have a bad show, if you're having a bad day at the drawing table, if you're having a bad month, a bad year, it's gonna pass. These things will pass. We'll get through it. I think we'll get through it together. Goodbye. Boop. Also, shout out to Jarrett Melendez for making me listen to a lot of Ariana Grande.